Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, everyone. If you're just joining, make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. TGIM, pandas. Thank God it's Monday, Monday, Monday. We're back live at it again, doing what we love most with the community we love most with the Pan Fam. The Pan Fam. If the Pan Fam is here, make sure you drop a GM in the chat. Let me know you guys are here. Good morning, everybody. We're about to get started. Pandas! We've been absolutely killing it with Apex and TPT. I'm not going to lie. I'm already in Payout City with Apex right now. I'm in Payout City. But you know what? We're going to keep trading. We're going to keep trading. We're going to see how much money. We're going to see if we can make max today. I can make up to $2,000 now with Apex because I have so much money in Apex right now. I can make up to $2,000 now. It has increased, right? Because if you make $2,000, your minimum that you need to withdraw is $6,666. But if I make $2,000 with these accounts, I will basically be at that new level. I will be right there. Ooh, pandas. Huge push down in the morning. Pandas, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Thanks, everyone, if you are here. Thank you for all your support. You guys are truly amazing. Truly amazing here. Let me clean up my charts here a little bit. Clean up my charts just a tad bit here. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's stick to this channel here. Anything else significant here? Maybe trading range. We got a couple hits up here. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Either we're in trading range or we're in a downtrend of some sort here. Maybe something like this. Maybe something like this. Couple of things to consider here. Let's see which one prevails. When it's like this confusing, that usually means the market gets a little choppy. Because you got lots of opposing ideas here. Lots of opposing trend lines, supports, and resistances. Let's see, though. S tier setups only. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Just drop a $5 super chat, if you want. Just casually drop a $5 super chat, just for funsies. Pandas! Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. Hope you guys are ready. Because I'll tell you this right now. It does not matter how bad or how good you did last week. It does not matter. It does not matter how good or how well you traded on Friday. It does not matter. It doesn't matter how well you took, how much profit you made on your last trade. It doesn't matter. I'm up $935 right now already. From the huge drop down overnight session, I took a couple of trades. It does not matter. What matters right now, the only thing that matters is your next trade. Who cares? Who cares how well you traded before? You got to stay focused. All that matters right now is your very next trade. Pandas, we got to drop down. We're spilling over here a little bit. We are slightly spilling over here. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas. Ram, good morning. Crimson Demon, good morning. Utsa, first day watching you. Thanks for joining. I'm Baba Money. We trade a Nascraq every single day live, 9:50 a.m. Eastern Time. We call it Nascraq because it's absolutely cracked out of its mind. 10-point slippages is normal, expected. Day Trader NY Panda. What am I going to do? I set up a holy mama trade. Mother Mary smiling from the heavens trade last night, and I'm funded in my TPT. Do I use BBM for another one? Absolutely. I think the answer is obvious, of course. Of course, you open 5 more. You open 5 more with BBM. Goodness, congratulations. Getting funded with TPT is one of the greatest feelings. It's one of the greatest feelings because once you're funded TPT, you have nothing to worry about when you're trading. You have 0 consistency rules. You have 1-day withdrawals. Your next goal now with the funded account is to get it above the static threshold. And then once you get above the static threshold, just keep rinse and repeating your profits. Toe Man one. Yusa says, a quick question. On Thursday, you blew forward TPT, and on Friday, how did you get funded? A bit confused. How do you manage? Can you please share some light on it? A couple ways I do it. I already have past evals, but I don't trade that last day. I don't go pro. So I have a bunch of past tests or evals. Well, they call it tests. I have a bunch past, and if I fail them, I just turn them to funded accounts the next day. Very simple. Also, TPT, you can reset your funded accounts. A lot of people don't know that because that's a very unique thing TPT does. But you can actually reset your funded accounts. Yep. So I keep a stock. Absolutely. Especially with the deal right now. It's such a good deal. BBM 30% off. No activation fee. How much do they charge for the reset? It depends on which account. I believe they're different per account. The 50K is $649. Yes, it's very pricey. And I personally think most people who reset their accounts, I personally think that is a big opportunity for profit for TPT. Because I think a lot of people, when they reset their accounts, they eventually fail and bust their accounts a bunch of times. I would only recommend resetting your TPT accounts if you're like very, very confident you can make more than $649, right? You can make more than the reset amount. I would only recommend resetting that. Otherwise, just start a new test account. You know, it's very pricey, $649. Panda's got 1 minute to market open. But that's the beauty about TPT. If you do bust your accounts, you get started right away, next day. Even the next hour, because if you do reset your accounts, I think they reset them catch that you failed your accounts pretty quickly. Like, it doesn't take a whole day. They can do it within like the hour, I think. And then you can reset your accounts. And you could back up running. So even though I busted a bunch of accounts on Thursday, Friday, I made so much money, it does not matter how many accounts I busted. I made so much money on Friday, it's ridiculous. I did a $10,000 withdrawal this morning, Pandas. $10,000 withdrawal. Like, who cares how many resets you've done? Goodness gracious. 10 seconds to market open. Let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Pandas. Are we at the bottom of our trading range? Here. Quite a large gap on the 5-minute chart. Right, there's a huge gap on the 5-minute chart. They may try to fill. Daily chart, we're closing way beneath this low, right? We made a new low. Weekly chart, we're tumbling. Like, weekly chart, I mean, I'm expecting measured move of some sort here. I'm honestly, I really feel like the market is in a downtrend right now. We're gonna try short here. Let's see. It's quite a lot of risk, but I think it's a good setup here. Let's see if we get something nice. It's a fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart after a fail second entry long. Or fail second entry short. We have this channel potentially. Oh no, I missed it. I missed it drawing the channel. Can I get back in? No! I missed it drawing the channel for you guys. I missed the trade. See, this is why it's difficult to stream while trading. This is why it's so difficult to stream while trading. Because you're so focused on the audience, trying to make the stream high quality, giving them the trend lines, drawing the channels out for them, that you miss the trades. It's all good. All good, pandas. You know what? You know the beauty about price action trading? There's always another opportunity. There's always another opportunity when it comes to price action trading. That's the beauty of it. At least we called it right? Huge push down. I was trying to get in that trade, but I was too busy drawing this trend line for you all so you guys can see the channel I'm working with, where we got the fail second entry short. I want to show you that with a fail second entry long on the other side. I want to show you the whole setup, why I wanted that trade. And because I did that, I missed the bamboo, but it's all good, pandas, because you guys are worth it. You guys are worth it. Pandas! You guys are well worth it. We are just free falling right now, pandas. We're flushing. You got to go short when you got like 10 red bars in a row. You're thinking the next pullback will be small. 10, 11. Next pullback will be small. I'm going to go short here. Get a quick scalp if we can get it. If not, it's all good. I'll simply take the hit right here. But I think the first pullback will be small after 10 bear bars in a row, 11 bear bars in a row. You're thinking there'll be some follow through here. Let's get a little bit of a spike down. Can we get more than that, please? A little more than that, please. A little more. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I mean, we're way in payout city now, pandas. We are deep within payout city. Like I'm talking about, we're pulling out not even minimum. We're pulling out $1,000. I could have got way more from that. That first pullback was small. After you get like 12, 11 bear bars in a row, like you're thinking any pullback will be small, and you're just trying to get in. You're just trying to jump in at this point because this is just flushing right now. Free falling. Seriously free falling right now. We are in a recession, pandas. Absolutely. Thank you, tariffs. Thank you, tariffs. You know what? I don't even mind if we're in a recession because I think that just means amazing volatility. When it comes to day trading, you do not care if you're in a bull market, bear market, recession, parabolic move to the new all-time high. It does not matter. All you care about is volatility, and if we get volatility, that's all I'm happy about. We are getting some serious volatility. Every pullback small here. Can we get another push down? Having a hard time breaking the previous pivot high. But you're thinking a breather, 5-minute candle. You're thinking people are probably going to buy this bar at the bottom. Buy this bar at the bottom. That's what you're thinking. At least what I'm thinking. They're going to buy it right when it closes. Why do I think that? I actually have no idea. I just think they're going to buy it. The moment this bar closes, I think they're going to buy. And we're going to wait for it to happen. 3, 2, 1. Candle close. I think they're going to buy it up. Probably make a trading range here. That's what I'm thinking. You know why? You know why I'm thinking that? Because so many times I've tried to sell a strong, like a first candle. Like I try to go with the momentum. But I get burned so many times doing that. I got burned so many times doing that. This time I'm going to be prepared. I'm not going to just short it. I'm going to wait for actual setup here. Second to short. Maybe second to short might be nice here. Maybe second to short might be nice. Yo, OG, we love you almost as much as Bamboo. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate second to short here. Ooh, super strong push down. I don't know. I'm a little sus. You got like 5 overlapping bars in a row here. It's a good looking signal bar actually. It's a really good looking signal bar. Let's try to reverse it though. I think the market wants to come back up. Okay, just went right through my order. What in the world? I think the market wants a little bit of bounce up. Mainly because the 5 minutes so far away from the. Whoa! Don't come back down, please. Don't do it. I'll take it. We're up 1,600. Okay, pandas. I gotta calculate what is my max here. 1745.3 5816 5 8 wait. Whoa, I'm way over. All right, we're good. We are golden here. Pandas, we're up 1610. Like, do I keep trading on these accounts or should we jump to TPT accounts? We should jump to TPT accounts, right? Like, there's no reason. Like I said, I feel like they're going to buy this bear bar. The only reason why is because I've been burned so many times from these kind of bars. Right? When you're kind of like a huge gap, strong bear bar, and like the obvious thing is just to sell. But because it's so obvious, like it never works out. And I've just been burned so many times with that situation. Are we jumping to TPT, pandas? We already made $1,600. We're in payout city with Apex. I don't need to do 1 trading day tomorrow. I should have my 8 trading days on Apex here. Right, let me just double check. That's the case. Fail second entry long is an S tier setup here. Fail second entry long S tier setup. You know what? I'm going to try this. We're going to try this real quick. We're going to try to pass some TPT evals. That's what we need to do here. Pass some TPT evals. Ooh, it's a bad signal bar for me. TPT evals. We need to pass some here. It's 112 points. Okay, if we're too far above the 20, I don't like this trade anymore. Okay. Let's see if we can pass some TPT evals here. These are TPT evals. Ooh, looks like I'm going to get hit here. It's all good. I think it's all good. TPT evals, worth the trade. S tier setup. In my opinion, good entry bar as well. S tier setup for me. I don't mind losing this. Even better trade now. I can go short again. Even better. Ooh, okay, I get hit. My TPT evals are still alive? I think so, yeah. They're still alive. Ooh, that's rough, pandas. That's like an S tier setup for me. S tier setup for me. I don't want to go long here. Sorry, pandas. Give me a second.
2,500 tick trap.
I thought we'd have a good S tier setup right there. Wow, it actually just takes me out one time. Okay. One more try here. I'll try one more time short. One more time short here. 2,500. We're trying to pass some TPT evals right now. Okay, interesting. I'm still interested in this. Such a strong push back up. Ooh, okay. Ah, this is tricky. Tricky dicky. Very tricky. I'm going to try here. They're just evals. They're just evals. Let's see if we can come back here. Don't want a decent push down here. don't know how much I need actually.
Target.
Okay. So my TPT evals are saved right there. TPT evals are nice because it's end of day trailing threshold. It's end of day trailing threshold. Yes. So yeah. So today's day 7. All right. I got one more day of trading tomorrow with my Apex accounts, and then we'll be in payout city. And the payout city is nice because we are up 1,359. So that times 5. They shouldn't stop me from taking withdrawing because I really abide. I abide very closely to Apex rules. I really do. It's like a $7,000 payout on $7,000 payout on Apex tomorrow. If I can just get one more trading day in, and I think the trading day, I think I can flip a contract, but just to be safe, I'm gonna try to do a $100 trade. $100 trade should be good. Should be fine. All right, TPT accounts. Let's go. TPT accounts. Here we go. Before I switch to TPT accounts, today is the last day for 80% off Apex. Make sure you guys take advantage of it. It's the last day of the promo. Please, 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 please use code BEBM for your sake. It's the best promo you can get, and I hope you guys take advantage of it while it lasts. I do appreciate you guys using our promo here on this channel. I mean, we put a lot of content out, and we work hard every single day for you guys. And to support this channel, using the promo codes is probably the best way to do so. Let's jump to TPT here. Whoop. All right. Do I want to show? Sure. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I can't even go down that far. Darn. Let's see. All right, let's do that. That looks okay, right? It looks a little sloppy, but this thing is actually. Okay. Okay, I hope I'm not breaking anything by doing that. Looks a little sloppy. Okay. Everything's like crazy right now. Barely any room for all this stuff. Whoa! What are you doing?
Tick trap.
Come back here. I should really lock that. This I'll put right here. Is that too much in the way? My win-loss. There's just so much stuff on my screen right now. It's actually kind of crazy. Let's see. I don't want to show all this. Let's do this so you guys can know what our pro accounts are. That should be fine. And you guys want to see the drawdown, of course. Man, there's a lot of real estate dedicated to this. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Is that too small? I don't know. Just zoom in, you know what I mean? Just zoom in if you have to. All right, Panis. We are taking our TPT accounts. We need an S tier setup here. We got to pass our test accounts. All my pro accounts are at $2,000 because, for obvious reasons, I withdrew the money from them. But we need to get one more trade in here to get these, to pass these evals. I need a 12.5 trade, 12.5 point trade here. Let's see if we can get it. S tier here. Nah, not S tier. Ooh, actually, strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute, right? OI pattern. You got an OI pattern here. Simple Albrooks trade. Right? If you break the low, you go short. If you break the high, you go long. If you broke the low, and then now you put your stop loss on the other end, and you're looking for a 1-to-1. Easy peasy. Looking for a 1-to-1. A lot of traders are about to get the 1-to-1, looks like. It looks like it's going to work out pretty well. Big flush down, pandas. I was busy, like, working with my captures. Was not paying attention to that. But pandas, we are locked in now. Absolutely. The next trade has to be S tier. What's my S tier trade, pandas? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Maybe just a second entry short, honestly. Just a nice second entry short. These are all first entries here, it looks like. The market's not giving us any second entries because it's too strong. Right? When the market's too strong, it doesn't give you second entries, right? It doesn't dare give you 2 pullbacks. Ooh. Pandas. That's a strong push up. Now we're above the 20 MA. Hard to take a short now when you have such a strong pullback. You're considering possibly testing the top of this channel. Possibly. Hate to ask, but just got an email from TPT. Today's the last day for the 30%. Do you think it'll get extended? I don't think so. If today's the last day for TPT, stock up. Stock up on TPT evals. Get more than 5. Pass 5 at a time. You can pass a bunch. What I mean by pass, I mean like don't actually pass them. You can trade up to 4 days on them, and then instead of trading that last day, you can flip your last contract for the last day. Just don't flip it. Just wait till you need it. Honestly, though, I'm not too familiar with TPT, how aggressive they are with promos. They have been pretty good about them so far, but from what I see, like, they kind of switch between this promo and then, like, what was it? 50% off or something like that. Like, there was another promo that they use. Who knows? If there's no promos, then TPT is be quite expensive. The promo makes it worth it, right? This promo right now, 30% off, even though it seems like it's little, right? Apex, 80% off seems like a huge promo. All in price with activation fee and eval fee combined, TPT is cheaper at 30% off with no activation fee than Apex is 80% off. So, just wrap your head around that, you know what I mean? Just try to wrap your head around that. If we had a failed second entry, like a double trap there, I would have gone short here, but we didn't get a double trap. We did not. Actually, we did get a double trap, but it was a hidden double trap. Right within here, we got a trap. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Second short A, B, C triggers a second just short, and then it reverses with a trap, and that trap fails. But within this one candle, it triggered a second short and also trapped in one candle. Lower high here. I don't feel super confident in lower highs. I've been burned too many times, and I need an S tier setup here. I need an actual true S tier setup, right? Because if we're going 6 contracts, 12.5 points, that's what we want to pass these evals. Can you show your automated target and stop loss setup? It's just 20 points. 20 points both ways, and I adjust it. I put 20 points because I know I'm going to adjust it afterwards, depending on the price action. Second just short on the... second just short, okay. On the 2500 tick forming here. Like I said, you don't know if we're going to test the top of this channel, and that's what we're doing here. Coming to the top of the channel. The channel. Going back to the top of the channel. The inside bar traders are hurting right now. They're sweating right now, I'm sure. I'm sure they're sweating because of this pullback here. Coming back to this area. Interesting. Undershoot, maybe leading to an overshoot. What do I want here? Do I want to take the second to short here? I don't know, pandas. I really don't know. Is this an S tier setup right here? Second to short. Is it S tier? Coming off our trend line, but not the 20 EMA. 5 minute. I actually want this to break above and break below. That's what I want. I want to break above and break below. That would be my S tier setup. We're testing the top of the channel. Now we're here. Second entry shorts. Big bear bar, but big bull bar right before it. So be careful. Be careful. This might turn to trading range. This might turn trading range. We got the undershoot. Remember, we got undershoot. Possibly leads to an overshoot. Wow. That's nasty. That's disgusting. Like, that is disgusting. Bull bar. Strong bull bar. Strong bear bar. Strong bull bar. Strong bear bar? My goodness. That's disgusting. That's just filthy, pandas. That's absolutely just filth. This market is filthy. Careful, pandas. Be very careful when you trade. You have to have a strong stop loss for yourself. I'm going to say we're 3-0, yeah? That's fair enough, right? 3-0. 5 minute about to fail its own inside bar trade. Strong bear bar, inside bar, breaks to the downside. It does not make the 1-to-1. So this is failing right now. Like, you need to make a 1-to-1 in order for this trade to be worth it. And traders who took that short, they're waiting for that 1-to-1. But we are rising above the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart now. Yikes. Pandas. Undershoot, maybe leans an overshoot on this. Right? Undershoot, leans an overshoot. Goodness gracious, that's filth. That's just absolute filth. Yikes. That's crazy. Ouch. Ouch. You know what? If I had this trend line here, nah. I mean, this trend line is also blocking it. So it's a hard place to trade here. Hard place to trade, in my opinion. Very hard place to trade. In my opinion. Pandas, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. You got me. You got me. You got me. I'm taking it. Don't be mad. Be glad. I'm going to take a second entry short off the 20 EMA here. And I could bust my TPT evals. Absolutely. I can bust them. You have to always... Wow. All right. Maybe I shouldn't. We're clearly above the 20. We're very healthy on the 500 tick chart. I'll take a trap. I'll take the trap instead now. It's a good-looking signal bar to go short. Decent push down. But at this point, at the bottom of this channel, you're thinking possibly this could... Pandas?
2500 tick trap.
Pandas? S tier. Oh my goodness. It's crashing. It just took me out. Wow, what a deep pullback that was out of nowhere. So unnecessary, that pullback. Ouch. All right, I'm just bouncing back and forth on these accounts. Good thing the trailing threshold is... Oh, that took me out big time. 1700? What's my threshold on these right now? I got 300. I got just 300 left. Can I please? Oh, I'm dead. These accounts are busted. Darn! My test account's just busted. Well, good thing we had the promo for one more day. Goodness gracious, that's filth. That's just straight up filth. That's dirty. That is dirty. I'm glad I'm not on my funded accounts here. But goodness gracious. That's just filthy. Fail second to short. Actually looks very good to go long here. Still looks good to go long in my opinion. In my opinion, it still looks pretty good to go long. Alright. Fair enough. Here we go. We are trading our TPT accounts now. And I'm not going to crank it. I'm just going to trade them regular here. This looks a little sketchy. All right, now we're popping up. It just needed deep pullbacks before really popping off, which is unfortunate, right? Because my test accounts couldn't handle that drawdown. Too many drawdowns, Pandas. Too many drawdowns, couldn't handle it. It's all good. It's all good. I still thought that was an S tier setup, but the drawdown was just too much for my TPT. It like with looking at this, you couldn't tell, but there was a deep pullback after this triggered. It pulled back pretty deep, and it took my stop loss out. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game, and I think this market's just choppy. It's just choppy. 5 minute, this setup fails and reverses. Could come back to the top, test the top of this bar. Big reversal up. All stemming from this trap. Wow, yikes. You hate to see the test account go, but it is what it is. Let's do that. Stay focused on what matters right now. Don't take too much real estate on these. I think that's fine, actually. That's fine. Pandas! Alright, we lost some test accounts. It's all good. Plenty of opportunity to get your test accounts passed. No problemo. My trade ultimately was a good trade, but it couldn't handle the drawdown. The small little drawdown. That's the issue of trading 2500 tick chart. Drawdowns are just blasting off. Blasting up with no opportunity for me to get in. Right, all first entries here. It looks nasty. Not much opportunity to get in. I mean, 5 minute chart. You're thinking you're testing here. Right, you're thinking you're gonna come up here. I mean, that's like, to me, that's like the obvious place you want to go to today's open. Possibly trying to fill the gap here. I mean, this is like the most obvious target possibly imaginable. The problem is, how are we going to get there? Are we going to go there to straight shot up? I don't know, Pandas. I don't know, Pandas. Like, do you just want to go long here? Should I just buy with a limit order here? I don't know. If you're like talking about like S tier setups, I think that's far from it. Far from it. This whole move up actually is pretty has been pretty disgusting, in my opinion. So is your stream delayed like by 3 seconds? If you find a longer delay than 3 seconds, make sure you guys watching 2x speed, right? Make sure the live button is red, and then watching 2x speed. That's an OIII pattern, man. I should have gone short right there. Oh man, I didn't realize OIII pattern. I should have gone short. I was trying to get ready, but explaining too much. Reading chat again. Causing me to hesitate here. It's all good. All good. The OIII pattern. Outside, inside. That's crazy. That's pretty rare. On the 500 tick chart, that's very rare, actually. On the 500 tick chart, you got an OIII pattern. That's pretty rare. Second entry long, possibly here. Coming off our channel. Do I want a second entry long off this channel? I usually don't like to trade on the opposite side of the 20 EMA. Right? If I'm trying to go short, I want to be underneath the 20 EMA. If I want to go long, I want to be above the 20 EMA. Right now, we're beneath the 20 EMA. But we're also at this trend line. So I'm going to set on my pause here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, second entry long triggers. But it doesn't touch my trend line, so I'm not interested yet. I'll be more interested in a failed trap, right? This traps and then fails, I'll be more interested in going long. But because we didn't actually touch our trend line here, like, I'm not tempted at all. If I can tweak it. I can tweak this. I'll take a failed trap here. I would much rather take that. Like, that alone was not enough. But I can like cheese this trend line so it does basically touch it. So it bounces off of it. But it's hard to do that, right? Without hindsight bias. Like, I'll take worst case scenario, right? So I'm like, I pretty much have my trend line like this. But you can cheese this to look like this. As long as you're within the wicks down here, you're fine. Big push up. Like I said, most obvious target is the open today. Today's open. Big down, big up. Probably turn to trading range. I'm looking for S tier setups. Now, pandas, remember, any money I make today on these accounts are funded. So any money I make, and they're at $2,000. So I'm already at the safety net. Any money I make today, I can withdraw today, and it will end up in my bank account tomorrow. Like, it'll literally end up in my bank account. Not being transferred. It's in my bank account tomorrow. It's because they use Plaid. And Plaid has like instant transfers. S tier setup? I don't think so. It's a reason to go long, but it's not S tier. It's a reason to go long, but it's not S tier. Definitely a reason to go long. People definitely went long here. That's definitely a reason to go long. People definitely did it. Just watching. I mean, if this goes all the way up without any setups, I'm fine with that. I mean, we already made like max on Apex. We busted a couple TPT test accounts, which is fine. Happens. No news today, pandas, but we do have actually news like almost every single day this week. But the news are not big news. They're kind of like little bitty newses here and there's. Let's see if we can get a trade off here. I mean, this is a grind up. Can you blame me for not not being able to enter this grind? Can you blame me? Can you blame me, pandas? For not entering this grind up even though it is going up? Can you really blame me for being a little cautious here? Okay. I'm guessing a second entry long will be a decent trade, but I don't know. Pandas. Make sure you scalp that like button. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm Bye Money. Today is the last day for BBM 80% off for Apex. And also last day for TPT. You know, I should put that in the message as well. Da-da! Second entry long coming off our trend line. But a bunch of bear bars all on the way. What should I do? Fail second entry long triggers. Big mistake for those who went short. I'm in a trade now, finally, on my funded accounts. And I'm about to get busted. Just basically a fail second entry. It's a double trap on our trend line here. Hopefully we can make some magic happen, but it looks like we're gonna get burned. Ouch. All good. It's just one contract here. Can we make some bamboosies? Bambaroonies, please. I could have came up break even. Ooh.
2,500 tick.
Yikes. Yikes. Ouch. All right, down 280. That sucks. That price action was horrific. Trap triggers, tick shots. Maybe it comes back up. It is what it is. I don't know if I want to retry again. I just wait for next setup. I don't like what's happening here. I mean, you got a lot of wicks beneath. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Maybe I'm a little tilted now from that nonsense. Maybe I just don't want to get tick shotted here and miss the opportunity. Got a lot of wicks. That's the reason why I want to go long here, because we got all these wicks here. Thinking there's a bunch of buyers beneath. No longer the case if we have a strong bear bar. No longer the case. Ooh, no longer the case with that bear bar closing beneath that wick. I know it seems minuscule, but that can mean a lot. That can mean a whole bunch here in this situation. It could mean a lot. We're down 280 pandas. That's not the way you want to start this next rounds of funds here. That might seem like a small detail, but it could mean a lot here. Now we got a good bear bar to short here. Confused. Don't know what to do. Higher low. I'm good on the higher low. Skip it. Fail second entry short. I'll be interested in fail second entry short, but not on that higher low. Give me fail second entry short and I'll try. Fail second entry short. Can we get it? Can we get my setup? Then I'll go long, but I need that fail second entry short first. Can we get it? My S tier setup. Yes, we can. Can we get it? Fails like I just short. Plenty of reason to go long here. Plenty of reason to go long here. We are in this trade, and I hope it works out. I hope it surely does work out. We're going to try to hit today's open on the 5-minute, where I said it was like the obvious target today. It's the obvious target today. Hopefully we can get to it. If not, it is what it is. I think we got to get to at least the obvious target, no? Let's hold for the obvious target here. Okay. Looks okay. Looks like an okay trade for now. I could take my risk off. But what's the fun in that? What's the fun in that, right, pandas? What's the fun in that? Oh, it's so close. It's so close, pandas. I mean, should I have a runner? Just see what happens? Let's just see what happens, pandas. Let's just see what happens with this runner.
Target filled.
Pandas! Like I said, S tier setup, and I said most obvious target we're going to test the open today, which we did. And I'm trying to get greedy, see if there's a runner. You know what? It was late in trend. Maybe I should just take out the whole position. You know what? I'll swing it. Might as well while we're in this. Might as well just swing this. I'll do like a tight stop. Very tight stop. I'll use the previous pivot lows. Oh, am I going to get any more than this? Is the market going to give me any more than this? Come on, break above. Okay. Now here's my new pivot low. I'm just going to use that as my pivot low. And let's see if we can keep going higher and higher and higher. Could have came out there again. Again, I might get stopped out here, but it's all good because it was for the opportunity of possible breakout here. We're up 690. It could have been up more, but again, it was for the opportunity to possibly break out. So I paid this much for the opportunity to break out, and we didn't. So it's all good. Next trade. We're up 690. Again, I can withdraw this today. 690 on 4 counts. That's 2,400. More than that. It's like $2,600. I mean, what profession are you pulling out 2,600 in one day? I mean, this easy, you know what I mean? 690 times 4, 2760. That's what I'm pulling out today, pandas. If I don't lose anymore. We're gonna see if we're gonna get another trade here. Maybe we can reverse here, but we're above the 20 MA, so I'm not taking this trap. Okay, does pop up. So eventually it does pop up a little bit more. It's getting very sus here, in my opinion. Got an OI pattern on the 2,500 tick chart. Do I want to take the OI pattern? Nah, I'm good. I'm sitting on my pause here. I'm thinking maybe trading range starting to develop here. Could be a big push down. It could be a big push down. I don't know if I would want to take this trap. Failed trap here. I don't know if I would want to take this failed trap. We actually don't even push back down to this level, which makes me feel like this is quite strong, actually, this push up. It's much more bullish than you think. Basically, breakout, right, of this pivot high. Ooh, reversing back down. Yikes. Yikes. Interesting. Setting my pause here. I don't know. I want my S tier setup again. I want another S tier setup. I think I managed this trade correctly, right, Panis? I think I did that fine. I think I did this fine, this trade. I'm actually quite pleased with how I managed that. All right, Panis, let's look for a crazy runner here. If this is a trading range, we could be at the very top of it. We could be at the very tippity top of the trading range here. If this is a true trading range. The problem is it's the weekly chart. We have a gap on the weekly. These fill up very quickly, typically. The daily chart, obviously, gap as well. If we're gapping on the 5 minute, then we're gapping on the daily. Big push up, okay. It retests this breakout area, this line I drew. Basically retested it. If we get a higher low, maybe I'd be interested in going long here. Right? Because we retested this area. We bounced off of it, making a very decisive bounce off of it. Let's see if we can get a higher low. If the market even gives that to us. Looks like the market's too eager to go long. So we might not even get the setup we want. Right? Which is just a higher low. Very simple setup. Higher low setup here. Okay. Market doesn't give us a higher low because it's so eager to go long. Right? Oh, I pattern breaks to the upside. Okay. I'm gonna be patient here. I mean, I'm not gonna take this. I'm not gonna go long here. Not yet. Need at least a higher low. Okay. So it triggers this. So I drew this trend line just in case we bounce off of it, and it's kind of exactly what we're doing here. Unfortunately, that's not a setup I can take, right? I don't usually go short in these situations like that. No siree. Not like this. Not with a bounce off this key area like that. Strong bounce up and potential like, yeah, nope. That's not my style. I do not do that. Very dangerous. If we're thinking we're in a big downtrend here, this is a short opportunity. I'm going to skip it, obviously, because we're far away from any resistance. Right? We're not close to 20 MA. We're not close to the top of this channel. There's no resistances we're bouncing off of. If you want to go short off of resistance. You know what I mean? Big down, big up. What is this nonsense? What is this absolute nonsense here? And we actually are bouncing off of resistance, but this big down, big up, big down, big up. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what to make of this. Okay. Now we're breaking above this channel. Could be a breakout. Right? Could be a bull flag type situation. It's not really a bull flag because the flag is too large. But the same idea. Right? Descending channel, breaking up to the upside. Okay. Higher low. Could be an interesting trade here. Higher low could be interesting. Got an OI pattern on the 5 minute chart. But remember, the OI pattern already failed. It already failed once, the OI pattern, right? The 5 minute already failed. The OI pattern here. You know what? I mean, if we go short, I feel like I want to go OI pattern here now. Let's go short on the OI pattern. I don't know, Panas. This feels okay here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some confluence with the smaller time frame. Second entry long or higher low. I mean, I could try. Try this, but this looks kind of bullish now. Doesn't it look kind of bullish? Doesn't this look light? Like light on its feet? Doesn't it look like it wants to like just blast off here? Doesn't it look like I want to blast off? Fails second entry short pandas. S tier setup. It looks light, right? It looks light like a feather. It looks like it wants to blast. Ooh, but you gotta pay attention. I mean, this is a strong bear bar. That does no longer look light. It looks like it was trying to be light. And in fact, the exact opposite happened. That's pretty brutal right there. It looked like it was light, and it probably tricked a lot of bulls. It definitely almost tricked me. But good thing I'm a patient panda. Good thing I'm a super patient panda, and I did not just jump in that trade. I kind of want to go short here. The only problem is my risk reward is terrible. I don't know what my risk reward is. Probably buyers beneath here. I'm setting my pause. Setting my pause here for a little bit. A little bit confused. This is an OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. But the reason why I like it is because the OI pattern is coming back into this channel. Right? It's coming back into here. That's why I was considering going that OI, going short. Here, this OI was going away from this big bar, and it fails. Right? It doesn't make the 1-to-1. But this OI comes into the range of this first bar. Makes me want to go short. The main reason why I stopped myself from doing that is the 2500 tick chart is creating a second entry long here. That's the main reason why I decided to stop. Oh, but wow, I didn't realize. Wow, I didn't realize this. Look at the 2500 tick chart's perfect bounce off of the top of this channel here that I have drawn. Whoa, what a good short. What a good short. Failed second entry long, possible S tier setup here. Failed second entry long, possible S tier on the 2500 tick chart. I don't know if we're going to even get it. It's such an S tier setup. I don't know if the market will be generous enough to give it to us. I have a feeling no. Pandas, S tier, can we get it? Even if it feels like energy long here is tempting. It feels super bearish to me right now. Like this bull bar failing, that to me is super tricky. Such a bull trap here. This, if I would tell you, are we going to break this high or this low first? What would you say? I guess we broke the high technically, but we broke it by 1 tick. It looked really light here, and I think a lot of bulls got trapped. No shorting opportunities. Right, it's just free falling, and we cannot get in, which is fine by me. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay, pandas. If you want to ask me how I'm doing, I'm okay, guys. I'm really okay. Thanks for asking. You guys are too kind. I'm really okay. I'm okay missing that. This is so tempting. This is so tempting. I'm going to skip it, though. I'm being a good little panda today. I'm going to skip this super tempting trade. So tempting. So tempting to go short here. Oh, pandas, it hurts skipping that. I almost love seeing this reverse. I love seeing that reverse. I'm so happy that I did not take that short. I love seeing this reverse, and I'm so happy because I did not take that short. I'm so tempted. I'm so eager to go short here. Technically, I'll still be in this trade. Right, you get stop losses right here. Technically, you're still in this trade. I'm sitting on my pause, pandas. Hey, anyone wondering how I'm doing? I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for asking. You guys are too kind. You guys are too kind. The chat is just so full of warm and welcoming pandas. I mean, you guys are just too kind. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. Panda, second entry long here. 2500 tick chart. Stop, guys. Stop asking me how I'm doing. You guys are just too nice. You guys are just too nice. I'm looking for this, obviously. I'm looking for this. S tier type setup. Jeez Louise, can we get it? On the 5-minute strong bear bar, ending near its low. You're looking for some follow through. Pandas! All right, I'm sitting on my pause. I mean, just be a good little panda here. I mean, it just could flush here, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind. I already made max on Apex. You know, it's just what's missing a trade here on my TBT counts? What's the big deal here? It's fine. S tier setup coming on the 2500 tick chart. We got a second entry short on the 500 tick chart. Pandas, we got ourselves an absolute banger here. Absolute banger trade. We're trying it. I almost want to like go all in here, but this little voice in my head saying, "Hey, just trade it normal. Just trade it normal, just in case. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, just in case. You want to always be prepared for the worst case scenario." Always prepared for the worst case scenario. S tier setup, fail second entry long, bouncing off the top of this channel here on the 2500 tick chart. We actually got our S tier setup, and we're gonna trade it. We're gonna trade it like an S tier setup. We're gonna look for the 1 to 2 at least. At least, pandas, the 1 to 2. It could be one of those like 1-to-1s and then bounces back up. Could be one of those nonsense type things. All right, pandas, this is my setup. This is my trade. It works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's as easy as that, right, pandas? Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, right?
2500 tick trap.
Jamil coming with the good news. Good morning. TGIM. So far, so good on gold. Every time I lose too much money on NQ, I switch to gold and make my money back on more. Just stick with gold. Don't even lose your money on NQ. Just stick with gold. You're doing great. I mean, why? Find what works for you. Forget what the pandas do. Forget what anyone else does. You find what works for you. You stick with it because, hey, bamboo is bamboo. Bamboo is bamboo. 1-to-1 is made here. You know what? I'm holding it. I'm holding it for the big kahuna. I'm calling trading range here. But it's getting so choppy, Isn't it looking kind of ugly, like this price action? Bouncing off the 240 SMA now. 1-to-1 was made. Stick with my guns here. I can take one off at 1-to-1 because it looks so choppy. Like, I hate how choppy this looks right now. It's called a Nascraq for absolutely. Diamond Cojones time, pandas. Diamond Cojones time. Remember, pandas, all this bamboo I get to withdraw today. And it ends up in my bank account tomorrow. Let's get in that 1-to-2, pandas. Okay, I'll take one off. On the next reversal, I'll take one off. Just to protect some bamboo. Ooh. What a big push back up. Darn it. Darn it. Why is it playing games with my heart like that? Why is it pushing back so strong, pandas? Why do I have to come out break even now? What in the world? What's the strong push back up? Why? Just why? Why does it have to do that to me? We have such a good thing going for us. I thought we had great chemistry. Why are you breaking up with me like that? Oh, you just want to take my run? You just wanted to break me out, break even, and then go down? That's what you wanted to do, huh? No! I should have kept my... My resolve was not there, pandas. My resolve was not there. And I paid the price. It did exactly what it always does. Comes out, break even, and then pushes down, right? Those traders reloaded here. I did not reload. I just got out. I should have. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should reloaded. Just reloaded there. Jeez, all good. It's gonna be one of those days. I mean, when you see price action that looks like this kind of trash, pandas, you gotta be careful. Like, even though, I mean, look at this. Look how many overlapping bars there are. Like, can you blame me for just being hesitant here and just coming up break even on these two strong bull bars? Like, can you blame me? Like, I mean, come on. Use a 200 tick chart for gold. Interesting. When I trade gold, I don't use tick charts. I just use time charts.
2,500 tick trap.
Whoa, gold is flying. I couldn't even see it. Goodness gracious. I use a 5-minute on the gold chart. But do whatever risk makes sense for you, right? Like, if the 5-minute risk, like, let me see. The 5-minute on the gold, right? Let's say 1 bar, so average is 5 points. But this 1 bar is $340, right? Like, that's how much risk you take on 1 bar. It's quite a lot. This is falling, and I just cannot partake. I don't know if I can trade on days like today, pandas. Like, when it's this choppy, I don't do well. I just look at. I should have held that trade. And guess what? Guess what was made? Oh, it hasn't been made yet. I thought the 1 to 2 was made. Gold is $10 per tick. Are you sure? So it's $40 per. Yep, that makes sense. $40 per point. Yep, the 1 to 2 is about to get hit here. That's what I get, pandas, for not sticking to the plan. Now I'm getting tilted out of my mind. I'm up $700, but it feels like I'm down $1,000 because I just lost that trade. Like, I didn't lose it, but I didn't win it either. You know what I mean? It's 10 ticks. Oh, 10 ticks a point, so it's $100. Oh, $100 per point. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. I mean, look how choppy this is. I cannot enter anywhere here. It's all good, pandas. Moving on, next trade. Moving on. No reason to cry over spilled milk. You know what I mean? The most important thing to me is I don't bust these accounts. That's the most important thing. Like, I'm fine with drawing $2,800 from my account. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with making $2,800 in one day. Like, if I made that every single day, like, I'm fine with that, pandas. Not too shabby, if you ask me. How much is that? If I can make, let's just say $2,000 per day. It's $500,000, pandas. $500,000. It's $500,000. You can make $500,000. It's like I just short off the 20 EMA. I'm just gonna try here, whatever.
2,500 tick trap.
In this trade, let's see if we make the 1 to 2. Small risk here. Let's see if we can make that 1 to 2. Okay, looks like it's popping down. Okay, I got my bamboo. I got a little bamboo back. If it actually takes me out of my trade, hello. There we go. I didn't get the full swing, but I got a little scalp. It makes me feel not as bad. You know what I mean? It makes me feel not as bad. Pandas. I mean, I'm okay walking away with $4,000 today. $4,000 a day.
2,500 tick trap.
I'm trying to think of a good rhyme for that, but I can't. I was gonna say keeps the boss away, but $4,000 a day. I mean, that's more than keeping the boss away. That's, I don't know. It's a second inch short off the 20 EMA off our trend line on a strong downtrend. I mean, and we had an obvious target, that 1 to 2 that needed to be made on the 2,500 tick chart. The 1 to 2, 2,500 tick. Trying to make that. It is reversing very strongly now. And I don't blame the market. Look how choppy it is. Like, I don't think this is particularly strong. Big bounce back up. Very interesting. Don't know why it's bouncing right here. I wish I knew. Al Brooks would know why, but I don't know why. Why did it decide to bounce right here? Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. How would they know? I mean, I just think we're in a trading range right now. Right? And the trading range is defined by this bar. Let's say even the body of this bar, right? The top of the body we bounced off of. Like I said, the obvious target was the top of the body, which is exactly where we hit. Basically the open of today. Maybe the other side of the trading range is the bottom of the body of this first bar. The reason why I'm like a little more hesitant on that is because we obviously went further down on that. So like, you want to use these bodies maybe? I don't know. Lower high forming here. Quite a pop up, but maybe looking for a new low still. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Pandas, we made max on Apex. We're up 1,180 on our TPT accounts. I mean, can we complain? Are we complaining today? $1,500 each. You know what? It's not. I mean, today I don't know if it's a day. Like today, the price action is not looking pretty. Like I'm surprised we even got the second entry short here. Maybe second entry long. Second entry long, higher low. I still think we have more room to go down. Second entry short forming here, but it's above the 20 MA. Actually, not a bad second entry long to take, but it's outside bar reversal. This is your signal bar. It's not a good trade. But it's coming off our trend line here and the 20 MA. Could be a decent trade to take, actually. The only problem is that, well, that's your entry bar. I don't know. I'm not ecstatic about it. I'm just not ecstatic about it. We come back to retest the top of that bar. I'm not ecstatic about it. It's popping off, obviously. But for me, when you have your signal bar that looks like this trash, like that's your signal bar when you go long, like no thank you. But it does come off our trend line and 20 EMA here, which is very nice. Ends up being a nice trade here. I just didn't like the signal bar. I didn't like the outside bar reversal. There's a couple things I didn't like about that, so I skipped it. Even though I knew it was in a good context, when all the pieces, if the stars don't align, I just don't do it. There's too many red flags for me there. Too many red flags, you know what I mean, Pandas? Okay, now this is looking a little different because we failed to hit the bottom, anything significant, unless we make a triangle here. Unless we're making a big triangle here. But that's such a strong move back to the top of the triangle, you know what I mean, Pandas? I mean, that's such a strong move back up. It's such a strong move back up. I mean, I don't know. It looks like it wants to blast through. It's such a strong move up. It's like, it's unstoppable right now. We're obviously back here at, these pivot highs. But when you come back like this, I don't know. Triangle here maybe. That's what I'm thinking. But it's such a strong move up. It's just one bar back to the top of the triangle. I mean, just that momentum could be too strong and we could break out here. But I've seen crazier things happen. I've seen weird things happen. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Are we in a limit order market is a question. Yikes. Okay. Yikes. Hmm. How silly is a strong bull bar ending on its high and just gets shot back down like that? How silly does that look? I don't know, pandas. What do we do here? Do I go long here? Am I trying to go long? Hey, if we come off our trend line, I mean, hi, Pen. I'm just wondering where you get your risk reward. It's just the Fibonacci. I just redid the number, so it's 1 to 2. So this is the Fib tool. I just repurposed it for a risk reward tool. Silly. Just do what works, I guess. Why Pen? I'll set up TradeOvate and set up NinjaTrader, but my chart is just blank with no bars. You know what's happening. Some reason you're not getting data. Just contact the TPT. Like you've done everything I think you're supposed to do, but for some reason sometimes it's I had other people same issue. Contact TPT and they should get it under wraps. They should get it in order. Well, I'm gonna sue them. They are denying my right to lose my account. Please sue them for 1 million accounts, so you can get more accounts, so you can bust all of them. Look at this pullback pan. Look at this, such a strong bull bar, right? Ending on its high, races to the top of the triangle, and it becomes a limit order market. That's just. I don't know, pandas. I'm lost for words. I can't think of a more fitting word other than ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Look at this price action. Look how strong this bull bar. Think about how many bulls. You know what? All the bulls who got trapped here, they just came out break even. That's what they did. All the bulls are gone. This is just bear territory now. Bear territory, but we can't get a setup in this bear territory. Can we? Give me a fail second entry long. I'll consider it here. Okay. We're in bear territory here. And the bears are all getting slaughtered. What in the world? Strong bull bar here. We're above the 20 MA. How can I go short? You can't. You cannot. Unless you are a panda, which means you're inherently a bear. This is sus. I feel so sus about this trade. I do not feel comfortable on short here. Whoa. I'm skipping it. Probably a good trade. Ends up being a good bear bar here. Ends up being a decent bear bar. Maybe a good trade. Maybe missed a trade of my lifetime opportunity here. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Maybe I missed it. If you got one shot, one chance to seize everything, capture it. Would you take it? Would you capture it or just let it slip by? Dun 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 dun. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't take that. At the end, I'm glad I didn't take that. I think I would have held it for the new low. And I think I would get at least come up break even probably. Fail second entry short. Here we go. I am going long, pandas. Actually, no. No. Good try. Going short here. Please let me lose. I wanted to lose money. Actually, you know what? This is so tough. So tough. I think the short is the right answer here. Yep, the short is the right answer. We're going for it, pandas. And I'm getting burned out of my mind. I just got blasted. My face just got blasted trying to go short right there. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Goodness gracious. Bye-bye. All right. I mean, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, pandas. What can I say? You can't win them all. You absolutely cannot win them all. I'll take the hit here. All right. All right. Fair enough. I mean, I saw the trend line hit. I saw the 20 EMA. I saw the good signal bar. I felt like, all right, let's give it a chance. And it gave me slippage. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Just wonderful. All right. Now that failed, I feel like this is really going to pop up here. Let's go long if we can. Or is that it? Is that all you're getting? Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 I have no clue what's happening, but okay. Pushing down. Fair enough. Fair enough. I might just be happy with my 830. What's my win-loss right now on my TPT? Let's just say I'm like 1-1, yeah. Did I enter 2 contracts or 1 contract? I only entered 1 contract there. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine. I think I did that appropriately. I think I took a chance where I should have. All right. Oh, is this a silly trade? This is, oh gosh, I'm in this trade. All right. Seconds are short. 5-minute chart. The problem is I'm not sure how much risk am I really willing to take here. Am I going to take 20 points of risk? Oof. Just get me out, please. Let me get some bamboo here. I'll take some bamboo. I'm just not sure how much risk I was willing to take, and because of that, I just took 10 points. I'm pretty sure that's like around 10 points. Yeah, it's 11 points, 12 points. I'll take it. Lower high, okay. The main reason why I decided to get out of that trade is because we're in this triangle. Big old triangle. Big old triangle here. Right, the 5-minute, the triangle. We're going to hit the bottom of the triangle soon. And I was scared that, you know, we'll just bounce off of it. So I want to take quick profits there. Just a quick scalp. Pandas! What is good old gold doing? Ooh. Higher and higher. Take me higher. Take me higher. Okay, dokie. Trading ranges. Lower high. Maybe coming to the bottom of the triangle here. Right, the 5-minute triangle forming.
2500 tick trap.
Do I want to go long here? I kind of want to go long, pandas. Going back into our trading range. Let's see if we can make something of this. Let's get long, come back into our trading range. How about that? Is that too silly? Is that a silly trade? Come back into our trading range here? Is that a really silly trade? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Going back into our trading range here. Ooh, it doesn't look too pretty. You know what? Can I skunk it? Oh, I'm skunking. I got so scared. That was so scary. I was so scared. I couldn't do it, pandas. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it long. Oh my goodness, I couldn't do it. I'm such a wussy. I'm such a wussy. Wow. Interesting. Trap trade. Do I love this? I don't love it. Now that we got 4 overlapping bars in a row. Okay. I don't know. It makes sense. Okay. Oh, fair enough. Again, fair enough. I could have held my trade and I would have won it ultimately at the end. But I got so scared. I was so scared. Wow, what a triangle. This is the triangle of triangles. How triangular can you get? Oh, you know what? Let's go long. Let's see if we can make some bamboo here. Let's see if we can get a little pop up here. Even to the 20 EMA if we can. I have a problem with going long at the end of breakouts like this. I think I have a mental issue or something. I should skunk this trade, huh? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Ends up being a good trade going long here. Jeez. Wow, I could have held that. Been okay bamboo here. Triangle still, right? I still think we're in a triangle. Like, I want a solid close outside this triangle for me to find a strong direction to trade in. Like, I want to actually stay on the stream until this triangle breaks because I feel like the move is going to be huge once we break out of this triangle. Like, my thinking is the triangle is going to break to the downside. Usually, this looks like a bear flag. Again, doesn't always work this way, but you know, you're looking for a measure move essentially here. Get to the lowest point. I did this weird. Let's say like to the highest point here. That's like your measure move. That's where you want to go. What's up, Az? Do you stream on Discord? Do I not stream? I don't just stream on Discord. Obviously, because I'm streaming on YouTube, so it's a big difference. We're up 1K, pandas. Can I make one more trade? I'm itching for one more good trade here. I'm really wanting this triangle to break. But which way will it break is the question. I'm inclined it's going to break to the downside. But until it breaks one way or the other, I'm kind of stuck. Got the undershoot leading to the overshoot now here. Okay. Second entry long here. Okay, this could be a decent trade, actually. Got the overshoot, though. That's the problem. It's a red flag. It's a red flag unless we get a deep push down for the undershoot. Second entry long. Okay. This is just reading time, pandas. When I say reading, I mean like price action reading. John Q, I'm going to have to report this to the 30% department. TPT has no such thing. That's the beauty of TPT. No consistency rules. I literally can make as much money as I possibly can make today, and they will be gladly to pay me out. You know why? All right, by the way, pandas. Today's the last day to use code BBM for 80% off Apex and 30% off TPT, no activation fee. Last day today. Take advantage of it while it still lasts. I'm not sure about the gladly part. Yeah, actually, I think they will because I think everyone's mind this thought creeps in: is TPT sustainable with their current business model? Okay, test the 20 EMA. I mean, that's completely healthy here. I think I almost want that to happen at this point. Because otherwise, it's just kind of like, will it test it? Will it test it? Rather have it just go ahead and test it, and then we can move on. I think everyone's mind, they're thinking, is TPT sustainable? When you say there's no consistency rules, even for me, red flags should go off. Red flags. Woo, we got some alarms. Right, you gotta think there might be some issue here, some insolvency maybe. But then you think about TPT, and you think about all the things that they do to try to, right, in their business model to make profit. First off, you got higher fees. You have typically higher test fees. You have higher reset fees. You have higher activation fees. Of course, unless you have a promo, then they're a little cheaper. Then you have this reset, this funded account reset, which honestly I think, wow, which honestly I think gives them a lot of profit. I think a lot of people are resetting their funded accounts, and they're not able to make more money than they're spending on the funded reset. Fund account resets. That's just me thinking that. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have any of the stats, but I can imagine a lot of people using the fund account resets and not able to make more money than they spend on those resets. The resets are very expensive. Not only that, they have the safety net, which obviously so does Apex. A lot of platforms have this safety net thing. It's just super annoying, but it is what it is. It's pretty much the standard at this point. But Apex or TPT also, once you make over $10,000, they automatically turn your account to a Pro Plus account. And the Pro Plus account locks up $5,000. So that actually helps them. When they convert you to Pro Plus, that actually helps them. I have decided to never turn to Pro Plus. Even though it's like they've asked me to turn Pro Plus on my accounts, but I said no because you lock up $5,000 of your profits that you cannot withdraw. And not only that, in order to make up that money, right, to make it worth it, right, the only benefit you really get is that you get a 90-10 split. So that means you get 10% more than you currently do at 80-20%, right? 80% or the 80-20 split. So that means what's 10% of, right, the math could be confusing, but you basically already have $2,000 locked up for the safety net or the 50K accounts. And then you get another $5,000 on top of that, or sorry, you get $5,000. So that means $3,000 on top of that, which means altogether, right, you have $3,000 you need to make up with that extra 10% benefit you get from the split. What's 3,000 10% of? $30,000. Today is the last day for 80% off Apex. So that means you need to make $30,000 in order for it to make it worth it to change to the Pro Plus account. In my mind, I'm like, I mean, I could make $30,000, sure, but I could also not make $30,000, and I could bust my accounts. So I'm just saying, pandas. I'm just trying to use my this little brain of mine, little panda brain of mine, trying to make sense of it all. I mean, this is kind of bullish right now. It's creating another triangle, but this one looks bullish now. We're closing underneath. Still, the 5-minute triangle is holding strong here. I'm going to set on my pause. I mean, we're so close to touching the 20 EMA, so high chance we test it. I don't know. We should trigger that trap, which I was thinking about taking, but good thing I didn't. I mean, we really failed to break out when we should, I feel like. I mean, we should have broken out already. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. Could break out now. But man, oh man, this has had a lot of opportunity to at least test a 20 EMA, but we're failing to do so. Oh boy. We are in this. I just want to get out of this triangle. At this point, we're so far into the triangle that this might just turn to a straight up trading range. Like the triangle may not even be here. I mean, that means that this could just start chopping around like this. Like it's just not gonna be a strong breakout in any way. It's just gonna be like just a very sideways price action. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be wrong. I mean, you gotta trade what's in front of you. Right now, it's absolute trash. Jeez, another a triangle and triangle and a triangle. Triangular triception. That's what we're in right now. Okay, second entry long. Looks kind of bullish-ish. Bullish-ish-ish. I don't know, pandas. I don't know what you've been told. I went long when I should have sold. Alright, let's see if we can make some magic here. I highly doubt it, but let's see if we can make some magic here. We're still in the triangle. I'm really trying to. I'm taking a big. Whoa! Huh? You got more for me? Should I hold? Or is that a failed trap? It's going to break to the upside now.
Target filled.
Failed trap breaking to the upside, right? Bottom of this triangle now. I don't want to FAFO here, right? I don't want to freak around and find out. You know what I mean? I'd rather have the market tell me which way it's going to break out before I guess. I don't want to guess. I want to know. I mean, I'm happy with $4,000 a day today. I mean, that's not too shabby, right? Making $4,000 a day, that's what? Is that $1 million a year? That's $1 million a year. If I can manage to do this every day, make it $4,000 a day. In fact, I made more than $4,000 today because I made max on Apex. So I absolutely killing it. The thing about Apex is I can't even trade it all day because I make max. Once you make max, you can't trade your accounts anymore. So that's why TBT comes in handy because at a certain point in time, you can't even trade your Apex accounts. Like, look at my Apex accounts right now. I'm up 1,600 on my Apex accounts. Like what? I literally can't trade them anymore. It's a silly thing. It's a silly thing. These consistency rules, so silly. Like that's why I like TBT because it feels like you're trading your own money. You know, with the Apex, it doesn't feel like you're trading your own money. Like you're just so restricted. Like when in your right mind, if you were trading your own money, say, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to make too much money today."
2,500 tick trap.
I should be up 3 billion right now on my day. That's not loading on T. Oh, I pattern on the 5-minute chart. I'll try. I'll trade whatever way this breaks. All right, we're breaking to the upside. And I'm going to put my stop loss on the other side of this. This is how you trade it. Oh, I pattern. Like, you know, thinking you're going to test 20 EMA. That's like the minimum here. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe not. Maybe we won't even get there. Just gets knocked down a bajillion times at this resistance. Fair enough. I mean, the market's gave me plenty of reason to think we're going to bounce off here because we bounced off it a bajillion times. Whoa! I'll take it. Finally tested 20 EMA here. It took forever. Well, we finally do it. Now, do we have a failed breakout of this triangle and we're going to actually push down. I'll go short here if we do. Jamil says, it does suck, but at least it only temporary if you get to 6 payouts. It's true. I mean, maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm just not good enough. I just need to get to 6 payouts. That's it. That's it. All right, pandas. I think that's my last trade of the stream. You guys are amazing. Thanks for all your support, everyone. Make sure you scalp that like button. Remember, today's the last day to use code BBM for both Apex and TBT. Take full advantage of it while it lasts. I hope to see you guys bright and early tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Same time tomorrow, pandas. Training a Nascraq every single day. Pandas! I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your day. Trade safe, everyone. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.